Hello and welcome to another Doctor's Assistant one new news. I've done one of these recently. I was thinking, well, I'd say the sort of when I mean like a traditional new news, you know, like at the beginning of the previous one, which hopefully you have seen. If you haven't, it was kind of like just going through like what I'd got for Christmas and stuff, Doctor Who related stuff that I got for Christmas, and basically. That's all well and good, but I think this style, the newer style of new news that I've started doing, more so, are kind of like a chance for people who subscribe to my channel at least, hopefully to comment below what they dislike, what they think I can improve on, what they'd prefer me to do, you know, whether or not they like certain things more of other things, how I can improve the things that they like, or don't like that much, you know, and stuff, and all round stuff like that. And it's also a chance for me to talk about other stuff than just Doctor Who, and maybe show you some stuff that I've you know, done at like college or something, or my artwork or something, you know, stuff that I might think that might interest some of you. Maybe it might not, you know, but you know, if you comment below then I'll know. If not, then you know, I'll just keep continuing on doing the stuff that I think people are enjoying, and again, whether or not you do enjoy it, I won't know unless you comment. So yeah, so if you are getting annoyed that I'm consistently doing something and you're not commenting, then yeah, technically you really only got yourself to blame. But anyway, yeah, I don't know why, but I just wanted to show you my shelves again. I've probably shown you them before in the past. I just really like having figures displayed, and yeah, I don't know, I mean, I feel like I have to justify why I've got the War Doctor here, but even though he's kind of like the bridge and gap between the new series and the classic series, because obviously he's the Doctor in between the 9th and the 8th, obviously, you're all probably... or should be, I'd like to think, aware of which sort of Doctor he is and where he comes in the sort of regenerations and / timeline of Doctor Who and whatnot. And yeah, I wanted to just quickly show you. I added the sort of last version of the 10th Doctor there, because obviously he is the one that's like all dead and destroyed and battered and bruised and whatnot, because obviously he goes through the Nath Smith mansion or whatever, and to defeat the Master and the Time Lords. Then you've got, you know, my Tom Baker shelf, which is just awesome. Figure wise, I actually really like the David Tennant sort of figure range, mainly because it was such a sort of highlight of figure collecting, action figure collecting, as a Doctor Who action figure collector, because, you know, I feel like they started with the 9th Doctor, but I feel like they really did solidify themselves and kind of push the boat and their branding of them much more in the David Tennant era. And unfortunately though, for me, I only have sort of David Tennant's sort of all of series 2, which spans a lot of action figures, which just shows that, you know, that his sort of era is is a good one for, you know, action figure collectors. Unfortunately, I'd say that Matt Smith's is the worst one, for action figure wise at least, because obviously, as you all know, or are aware of, hopefully if you're action figure collectors, that the sort of 5-inch ones started getting less and less popular. So throughout his era, series 6, I'd say the most, took the biggest hit. Like, they did the least amount of figures for that sort of series, whereas they still did quite a few for series 5, but less and less. And so I feel like there are less ones for sort of like Matt Smith's Doctor in 5-inch. And I think out of the classic series Doctors, at least, you know, the best one has to hands down be Tom Baker, and I think the main reason for that is because he's got such a wide array and vast sort of plethora of, you know, bad guys and villains that he's versed within his era, and so there's just so much opportunity to, you know, sort of like do so many action figures of different types of figures over his tenure and whatnot, and he is regarded as the best Doctor by a lot of fans. and a lot of people, and mainly because he did it for such a long time, and that really did solidify his sort of role as the Doctor. Like my mum was literally, she's in her 40s, she's 41 now, going 42 as I'm recording this, and basically, she kind of grew up with sort of Tom Baker's era. She would have been 8 when he left. So, but yeah, I did want to show you this. This is my artwork, my GCSE artwork, which is linked to Doctor Who. If you couldn't tell already, it is a Dalek, a mosaic one, so made out of like tiles and whatnot. So these sort of types of tiles were all square and stuff, and then I had to smash them up with a hammer, which was extremely fun. And then this is just like wood, and then I just painted it gold. Like these are just bottle lids. They were fully gold, but unfortunately it was on display, and the sort of like head teachers, what is it, like on the staff bridge outside his office and that. So I guess people may have been peeling away at that. It's on like wood and starry background and whatnot. Really is cool. Obviously the reason why there aren't like 2 bits there is because obviously it's a side view. What else? I did get around to getting my Deadpool figure, my Marvel Select action figure. I assumed that I wasn't getting it because my mum kept saying that it hadn't come in the mail, and yeah, I'm really happy, extremely ecstatic and happy with the Deadpool figure. Obviously I'll be going much more in depth about that in my review. What else? I drew this at college, most of it at least, Mario picture, except that bit of the hat, the arch bit of the hat, because that was extremely difficult to do, but I pretty much did the rest of it. What else? Lego Hobbit, not even watched The Hobbit. I'm not too fussed about The Hobbit. Don't get me wrong, people can appreciate stuff and not really like it, but yeah. These are the art, well, not so much art cards, but like the little postcard like things from Series 8. And yeah, they're pretty cool. I had to do some rearranging, I had to move something that was over there previously, because obviously I needed room to put these down and that. So far I've got the ones from Series 5, the ones from Series 6, which are on my door, which is all the way over that way, on the front of the door obviously, not the back, that would be a bit pointless, and then these ones from Series 8. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then as you can see, my Doctor Who sort of collection is somewhat filling up now, and that. So yeah, I've got quite a few classics. I would, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be doing about this whole predicament, but yeah. As always, thanks for watching, comment, rate, and subscribe.